Hello everybody. How's everything today? I know I am a bit early, and the reason is, actually I should have started earlier than this, but I suddenly realized I've actually got to do a sort of mid-month shop at my local large food store, and I need to get there and back before it starts piddling down with rain, which it is due to do so, and I do not feel like making that kind of trip, which is about a 2-mile round trip in the cold, wet, and miserable. Cold I can deal with. Wet and miserable at the same time is a bit much. Anyway, hello. How's everybody? Right, let's be about this. I'm not quite sure what I'm doing just yet, but I am going to pick up that. And where's Achilles gone? Where'd you go? Did you go up onto the bridge? Doesn't seem likely. I have a missing Kavat. Huh. Peculiar. No, that is genuinely weird. I think he's selected as a companion. I didn't accidentally deselect him, did I? No, no, he's definitely supposed to be somewhere. Oh! Where did you vanish off to? Right, so what am I doing today? Yeah, as usual, there is so much to do and so little time. I did get the Bone Widow up to max rank 30 earlier this morning. And I'm also ranking up the Mausolon and the twin grenade launchers because I put armor on them for reasons which now escape me now that I think about it. So let's do something fairly lightweight because I'm going to need these. And swap out for something I haven't ranked up. Yeah, Mirage. Mirage and Nova. I need to deal with those. And I typically stick adaptation on and redirection. Primed redirection will probably do. There we go. And I'll worry about that later. How come the sprint speed is that fast? How come her sprint speed is 1.5? What am I... Oh! What have I got equipped that does that? Oh, it's probably something on the Nataruk.
Well put together.
Alright.
Now get out there and cut down the...
Quick grind, I think. For level. And let's do Sedna Hydron. I think this demonstrates that almost any Warframe can be used as a melee weapon. Because I'll run out of warframes to feed to the Helminth this evening. Well, I could put Dagoth. I'm not sure I want to feed Dagoth to it, but I probably will in the end. And then later I can... Actually, later today I'll be able to use Nova Prime.
Extraction is ready. Unless you can handle more of the enemy.
I think we can
Continue to
probably manage that.
defend. You will be rewarded for your bravery.
With 4 of us, there's half a chance I'll be able to get this up to 30 in this particular session. So, in case anybody's wondering, later on, when we do Long Dark, I'll be escaping from Bleak Inlets. Actually, that should be relatively straightforward. I've kind of done the worst bit of that, unless the cougar decides to stray from its range, which apparently they can do if they smell you have enough meat on you. I'm going to do my very best to avoid that. I do not want to get into a fight with the cougar. It's not quite speed running Bleak Inlet, but it's close. And if you're not familiar with the Long Dark, why not come around and take a look? Game more unlike Warframe, it is hard to imagine. Although I suppose anything based on My Little Pony would be even more unlike Warframe. I don't even know if there are any games anymore based on My Little Pony. Strangely, there used to be, from what I gather.
Reinforcements available. Do you choose to leave now or continue fighting?
I can think of more improbable games, but still.
Another opportunity to extract will appear soon. Our position has been compromised. Defend the cargo until reinforcements arrive. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Actually, for some reason that reminds me of one of the worst games I ever wrote a review for. Many years ago. I used to write video game reviews just for fun. And one of them was a PSX game. Power Rangers Pinball. Okay, Power Rangers was highly popular at the time. I imagine it still is among some people. Looking in the past. Maybe not. Anyway, a company whose name I have long since forgotten if I ever knew it, decided that a pinball game based on Power Rangers would be a good idea. Now, in principle, actually, it is. It's not a bad idea. It was the most buggy game I think I've ever played. And in the simplest of fashions that should have been detected during playtesting. One of the flippers basically didn't work. I thought it was a problem with the controller. Until I discovered that it wasn't. It was actually a feature. I say a feature. A feature of the game that sometimes, I can't remember if it was one of the left or right flippers, would work, and sometimes it wouldn't. It was truly bizarre. I actually had a lot of fun writing the review, because sometimes writing reviews of bad games is more fun than writing reviews of good ones.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
You just have to go through the awful process of playtesting the thing. This was in the days long before YouTube.
Extraction is ready. Unless you can handle more of the enemy.
Yeah, I could have done, but I
We're
guess...
done here. The extraction team will take over from here. Time to evacuate.
Yeah, we should get Mirage ranked up pretty quickly, and then we'll do the next one, and that'll be one set of tasks out of the way. Show how long ago that was, my so-called writing career. My first game reviews were actually published on CompuServe, back when the CompuServe was a major thing. That was back in the days when people like AOL would, you'd pick up a magazine and there'd be an AOL CD in it, trying to persuade you to switch to AOL over CompuServe. I don't think I ever had an AOL account. Early days of the internet. course, that was also in the days of dial-up. If there are still places that have to use dial-up. I know dial-up persisted for a long time in places like
Unless you can handle more of
Alaska, and there are more. Turn your volume down.
Keep fighting. Another opportunity to extract will appear soon.
In principle, at least, the volume should turn down while I'm talking. In fact, it shows that it does. And then when I stop talking, the volume goes up. So I suppose I could accommodate you by talking more. And that should push the game sound into the background somewhat. Yeah, but no, dial-up, as I understand it, persisted into... Oh, grief, I can't remember when. Might still be going for all I know, but yeah, places like Alaska, where they couldn't get broadband, or it was too expensive. Yeah, dial-up persisted for a long time. Of course, nowadays, if you want to, you can get satellite. And then satellites have changed a lot. Heck of a lot more affordable, I think, than it used to be. And faster. Ping times might be a bit of a problem. Yeah, this is certainly true. Yeah, I've had to play with the ducking filter so that it reduces the game sound while I say things. But there, when I stop talking things, game sound comes back full flow. Yeah. And I'm trying to think. I could think while I'm doing this. Yeah, I could. No, I've actually got the microphone itself set to full. But I can't actually make the microphone any louder. But yeah, I could drop the game sound certainly. Doesn't normally cause comment, but I will try and accommodate you when I've done this. Yeah, the actual combat part of this is very loud. It is perfectly true. Other times, it is actually can be extremely quiet. Oops. Sorry. Don't know if subtitles work. I tend to put subtitles on. Not while I'm doing this, obviously. So if I remember, and I just don't want background noise, I'll put the subtitles on so I can actually hear what's being said.
Reinforcements available. Do you choose to leave now or continue fighting?
Yeah.
We're done here. The extraction team will take over from here. Time to evacuate.
Yeah, there we go. That's one done. That was relatively quick. How long did that take me? 10 minutes? 15 minutes? And now I'll do the same with the other one. What was the other one I needed to rank? Nova. In her white catsuit. Adaptation. And... ooh, I can't put prime redirection on, can I? Put redirection on. No, I can't! Oh my goodness! Hang on, I don't want redirection, do I? Now that I think about it, it's what I said I want. Ah! Oh grief, I can't remember the name of the thing. Didn't want prime redirection in the first place. It's, oh grief, I'm just gonna have to go. Because I can't remember what my usual is. It is fast deflection. Of course it is. Fast deflection. Thank you very much. There we go. And oh, don't have enough to put. There we go.
Ordis went mad for 3 milliseconds when he realized that each time he cleans something, he makes something else dirty. Ah! There I go again.
What else can I stick on here just for the fun of it? No. There we go. Why didn't I put those on the... oh, I didn't put a aura. What's it in there, did I? Alright. That should... that should keep... sorry? Sea urchin pinecone thing in my right hand. I'm assuming you mean the... I assume you mean the Warframe and not me, because you can't see my right hand. What I've got in my right hand is a Logitech MX Master 3, which I've had forever. Or do you mean the melee weapon I use, which is a Gunson Prime Warfan? What, this?
Reinforcements are inbound. Hold the line.
Oh. Well, the only thing vaguely like a pinecone, I think, would have been this. Yep. that is an armored catsuit. This design was obviously put together by a 17-year-old. The subject of the lag came up yesterday, and so I rather crudely timed it. There's about a 15-second delay between me doing and saying something and it appearing on YouTube. It's a bit quicker for Twitch. And that delay, I do not believe, is at my end, because as I've said previously, I don't stream directly to YouTube and Twitch. I stream to a service called Restream, and then it streams. Yeah, because multicasting without something like that is I would need some significant bandwidth and some mods which I don't think are available on the Linux for OBS. You can, in principle, multicast using just OBS and your own efforts, but OBS on its own doesn't do it. So you have to get add-ons for it, and they're not available. And besides which, I would need 12,000 megabit
Reinforcements available.
upload.
Do you choose to leave now or continue fighting?
And I only have 18 megabit
Another
upload
opportunity to extract
speed.
will appear soon.
So it would probably work now that I think about it, but if anybody does like streaming or wants to get into it and wants to stream to Twitch and YouTube, Restream works pretty well. The being able to stream to 2 streaming services at once is free. If you want to do more than 2, then you have to pay for it. And I do not yet have the justification to stream to more than 2 places. I might one day. Oh yeah, that's not a bad idea actually. I would say, don't stream widescreen like I do. At least not on Twitch. You will limit your audience. YouTube doesn't care, but Twitch doesn't like widescreen like this very much. And you may very well ask, well, why don't I switch to one of my other monitors? And the simple reason is I set this system up specifically for gaming on widescreen, and I am not changing it because I'm stubborn and old and reasons like that. To be honest, once you get used to a curved widescreen, you don't want to go back.
Extraction is ready. Unless you can handle more.
Yeah, you should just go ahead and start the channel. This is my 3rd channel. The first one was about aviation of the World War I period, more or less. It's still around. I just don't have the time, patience, or stress management to handle it anymore. it's a lot of work, that kind of channel. I did try a Minecraft channel that was not very good, and it doesn't exist anymore. And then this one. Live streaming is its own challenge. It's one thing to put a video together and then record it, put text on it, add your own thing. You kind of have to get into writing scripts somewhat. You could wing it. If you get into writing scripts, that's a lot of work. Live stream. I've heard it said, "Oh, live streaming is easy content." No, it's not. It's its own thing. Yeah. I'm going to blow my own trumpet and appeal to my ego. I'm told I am moderately good at it, and I can tell you that for me, this is it's a surprising amount of work. It is quite tiring. There's a reason I only stream about 2 hours at a time. My brain starts to fall apart after 2 hours, and I need to take a break. So that's why I only do 2 hours. That's why when I do specials, they're 3 hours, and you can pretty much generally tell that my brain is turning to mush.
You choose to leave now.
So there, live streaming is its own skill set.
Another opportunity to extract will appear soon.
Ooh. Ah, the Long Dark. Yeah, you probably know that I do stream the Long Dark. Been streaming the Long Dark for over a year. 500 odd hours, and all of it is live streamed. The Long Dark community has been very nice on YouTube. I think with a few exceptions, yeah, most, I say, yeah, obviously, look, most of the people who watch my live streams are actually on YouTube. Yeah, I don't know how to edit, to be honest. My idea of editing is chop out the section of a live stream or a recording that I want and then publish that. Obviously, I have done soundtrack videos, but that's actually relatively easy. That's just a question of getting your background video and then putting the music to it. I cannot get a decent interloper run starting to save my life. I keep being unable to find matches in interloper, and that's on maps I know tolerably well.
Continue to defend. You will be rewarded for your
Yeah, I think I've got seven attempts to start an interloper run. I don't find it relaxing. It is, I find it's fun to stream, I will say that. But, not relaxing, no. It has relaxing moments, obviously. But editing's a real skill that I just don't have. I mean, if I had the time and the sense, which I don't, what I could probably do is, take a live stream and then reduce it down to 20 minutes with a voiceover. That would probably be a good idea. I don't know when I'd have the time to do it, because, on a good day, I've got 6, maybe 7 hours of live streaming, and I don't know how I would edit that down. I wouldn't have the time. The other thing, of course, to bear in mind is when you're rendering, and it'll depend on your computer and depend on what you're rendering. But if you assume that rendering is going to take the same amount of time as the recording, that's not a reasonable place to. That's a reasonable place to start from. So it's not necessarily the case when I do an original soundtrack video, right? Like The Long Dark. I've done an OST for The Long Dark. It's nearly 3 hours long, and I bought the soundtrack to do it. That rendered at about 100 frames a second, but it was recorded at 60 frames a second. So I have not had a chance to start in Hushed River Valley, but I will look for that.
Extraction.
I think I'm done here.
Unless you can handle more of the enemy. Very impressive, Tenno. You held them all back. Time to get it.
Definitely have to try that. Oh, okay. There we go. So that's 2 Warframes ranked up. And ready for the Helminth. Yes, I kind of guessed what I... I think it was fairly obviously what you meant. Right. And let's swap you back to Excalibur. Right, okay, that's 2 done. Nova Prime will be ready later, so I can rank that up. And then... hang on a second. So where am I now with my... No, I have not. I don't have a huge amount of time to play games outside of streaming. I can squeeze in Sky Children of the Light because it's relaxing, and I play with a friend of mine from Malaysia.
So much as
if I get a bit of spare time, I will play Warframe off camera. But I don't have the time to play lots of games. I don't know how people play lots of games. But no, I haven't played World of Warships. Yeah. Okay, oh, I'm making progress. I mean... occasionally I will stream Journey, but then Journey is fairly straightforward. You can finish it in an hour and a half, and it's fairly relaxing. I wish I had more time to play, let me see, Armored Core Fires of Rubicon, because that's really good. But then, it's like all of these things. I wish I had more time to play No Man's Sky. I wouldn't mind restarting No Man's Sky and doing that, because No Man's Sky has a lot of appeal, except that now that I'm into Warframe, No Man's Sky has lost that appeal. So it's, No Man's Sky's got a lot going for it. The funny thing was, yes, I am retired, but that's not. It doesn't quite work that way. You'd be surprised, when you're streaming 3 times a day, and then you got to do prep for it. You have to set up each one, so that's 3 setups. So you've got let's say I do 7 hours of streaming a day, right? That's 3 separate streams, because I don't always do. I often go over 2 hours. It takes about 15 minutes to set up each one, so suddenly that's another 45 minutes, or to an hour, depending. If I go through really quick, I can probably cut it down, but I've got to set up each one, do this, do that, do the other, edit, fiddle, faff, and carry on. Change settings for OBS. All of a sudden, that's a lot of the day you're spending doing this. Now, like I say, I have the time, but it also takes it out of gaming time. I mean, I suppose I could just not have a generic everything, and then that would, but I don't like doing that. I'm not a grandfather. I'm old enough to be one, but I am not a grandfather. Not yet. My son is only 17 and a half, so, yeah. No, I'm not a grandfather yet. And with luck, I won't be for several years. I hope he waits until his 30s or something before he even thinks about getting married and having kids. Gonna come out and say hello, Achilles. We've done some grind today. Do you want to come and have a scritch? Or are you just going to stand there looking at me inscrutably? Yep. You're just going to stand there and wriggle your ears. Okay. What am I doing? Oh, grief. I had an idea of what I was going to do. Oh, let's see. I did, like I say, I did put former on a couple of weapons. The Morzalon and Arcabex, I put former on for reasons which now escape me. And I do want to get those ranked up. I ought to start ranking up the Bone Widow, but honestly, that's exhausting. Let's try and get these ranked up. Do you know what? Maybe not. Let's go and see what I can do. Right. Let me go see my regular places, see what I want next, so to speak. Let's go and have a chat with people in the Necrolisk, see what I need to do there. Did I say hello to Nika Brika? Because if I didn't, I do apologize. Alright, let's have a quick chat with Lloyd, see what there is I want there.
The worse for his forced slumber. Perhaps we can make a trade. Perhaps another time then?
What time?
Quiet.
Did I finish? Oh! I didn't realize I'd finished ranking him up. Oh, that's nice.
Greetings. I am prepared to assist you, should you be worthy. Forgive me, I've always wanted to say that.
See, is there anything in particular I want? And simple answer appears to be, I have no idea what this is like. Not really. I'm quite happy with a heavy machine gun. No, nothing immediately jumps to mind there.
I am sorry we were not able to arrive.
And there's no point in my doing that, because... Oh, yes, there is. No, I don't have enough to do that anyway.
Exercise caution.
I didn't realise I'd got maxed him out. I wasn't paying attention yesterday. Okay, well, that's one less thing I need to worry about. Let's see.
Mining isn't my only interest.
Okay, I'm... Oh!
Belric and Rania to be together. In her.
I can get the citrine blueprint.
Dignity, Otak. Dignity at all times.
Right, progress. Oh, I should have got the Stephalos barrel. I do need that. Yeah, never mind.
Acknowledge you? Gratitude you.
I believe he means to say thank you.
Acknowledge you? Gratitude you.
I believe he means to say thank you.
I can do great things with this.
What's today's special? No, I've got those. And does he have anything interesting? No, I've got all those.
Oh, playing it coy. Together, we will build.
Right, let's go have a quick chat with Mother. I know I'm nowhere near ready for this, but let's see what I'm going to need. Oh, great. Yeah, this is going to be a pain in the neck to rank up just because of that.
Very well. I am reasonably certain I shall see you again.
Yes, I'm reasonably certain you will. Let's see. Let's go have a quick chat with Grandmother.
That's quite a go on, dear.
Yeah, no.
Maybe later.
Nope. Yeah, I've used them all up ranking up, haven't I? Let's go have a quick chat with Father.
I should have put my foot down. Drawn the line.
Right. That will be useful.
All satisfactory, I hope.
I don't
Getting infested now.
think...
I'm not just someone's daughter. I'm me. I'm Kaylee. Of all the people to name me, I never thought it would be him.
I ought to do this on a daily basis, to be honest, but I don't. I always forget. Right, that will all help. Okay. What have they got? I don't think... don't know what you do with that. Is there anything in particular that I want? No. The only thing I might... okay. Might want that at some point. Yeah, that might... that would probably come in useful. But I'm not there yet. Alright.
See you soon?
Let's go back to grandmother.
Shall
We
we?
got here. No, not really worth it. The mother tokens are best ones to rank up because you end up with quite a few of them. And I forgot to check with the sun, didn't I?
I'll see what else I can unearth for you.
Don't think I've got anything I can.
None of the monstrosities you'll find out there are as fearsome as the demons inside my mother's head.
Yeah, at some point I've got to do a serious hunting expedition.
I look forward to your return.
I do have some of these, I think. Yeah, I do have a few. I'm not sure what mutagens I need. Yeah, I need to make those at some point. Okay, never mind.
I shall languish in weary solitude until you return.
Isn't this the guy who invented the infested anyway? Charming individual. Right. Is there anything else I need? Ah, I know. Oh, no. Let's go and have a chat with Lloyd.
It is better to have loved and lost than never to have remain of stalwart.
No, I actually need Shrill Voca for something.
Even in the face
So-
of madness.
That's a no.
Yes, I'm sure we've all got better things to do. My
Aye.
Albrecht did his best to prepare the stockrooms for your arrival.
I can't remember what I need Shrill Voca for. But I think I need one.
There we are then.
Anybody remember what I need Shrill Voca for? There's something I was going to build at some point that needed it. Let's have a quick chat with Fibonacci.
I have your Tinu. The grimoire must. You have proven your.
Oh, that's why I needed Shrill Voca.
Stick around for a while, will you? Off you trot.
Hang on.
Clee, the Carvier are wary of our visitor. I have, a fresh opportunity to continue my Albrecht's work.
No. I need...
I'll just take another to better times ahead.
Alright.
Yes?
No, not going to do that right now.
Okay.
Bird 3. What does Bird 3 have that I may or may not want?
I love this bit.
No, don't care that much about that. Honestly, if it's within 30 meters, I ought to be able to see it. But... what's this one? Actually, yeah, this is one of the things I'm after, is Corvex.
Okay. I'll miss you.
Alright, let's go and see what... Oh. Okay, didn't realise that. Yeah. Gonna have to invite me again. Who am I with? Oh. to be doing. Oh, okay. I have no idea what this is, but I'm all for it.
Roots and fruits ain't the only organisms Neff's mercs have been messing with. Yep, they're going after the Valis critters too.
What happened? Oh, my bad. Sorry, silly me. Is that a chain whip you've got?
Corpus, it is my delight to announce the most wonderful
Okay, this is completely new for me.
A zoo!
Oh, what?
Not just any zoo, no, a zoo of playful chimeras! Hybrid creatures.
Ah, come on.
Wonderfully creative genetics team is developing as we speak.
Well, that's mucking terrifying, isn't it? We won't be letting that happen. Ah, this one. This task's important. Neff's poison water is making the Sprodlings sick. Need you to find them and get them jumping again. Think that one liked you.
What am I killing? And do I care? What are Sprodlings?
Couldn't even blink before you healed them all. Mighty impressive.
I have not been down here. Okay, eliminate Corpus. That's at least familiar.
Let me guess. The Tenno? Send reinforcements! Kill the betrayers!
This is the under whatchamacallit, isn't it?
Looks like we got a fresh batch of invasives moving.
Oh, great.
Let's mulch.
Excuse me a second. Don't know why this is happening lately. One of my screens decides suddenly, oh, I want to be on a different monitor. Oh.
Be careful around sensitive electronics for the next while. You're about halfway there. Keep knocking him down.
Come on, jumpity jumpity jump. You can do that. Why do I get the feeling this? Ah, come on. Ooh, blast.
Almost scary how quick you work. Got another task for you. Ooh, a devil animal's cap. Wicked little shroom, that one.
Corpus! The void sees you. It sees you holding back. What more can you give? Remember, my success will be your success. Whether you find those riches here, or in the great beyond.
Am I supposed to get up there? Is there a jumping pad or something that I'm missing? I know I saw one of those earlier. In doubt, go through a door. I'm not sure this is helping me in any way, shape or form. Nope. Nope. Don't think so.
Invasives are powering their tech with mounted power cells. Time for a blackout. Find a terminal.
Where am I going and how do I get there?
Some damage.
Yay!
Corporate only cares for their bottom line. And what you just broke looked proper expensive. Fancy some more mischief? Buzzer drones. Shoot 'em, flip 'em, and make 'em do the opposite of whatever they're doing right now. Now that the buzzer's down, those shrooms will get to work tinkering with its ticker. Do me a favour and keep it safe. Corporate would rather destroy their own tools than let us have control. Don't let them touch our new toy. Get the drone in tip-top condition. Just like Noko would have done. The taxmen are using the Valis animals for all sorts of sadistic business. Think you can put an end to all that? Neff's taken some topside critters hostage. Free those vermin and see that they get out safe. Those vermin couldn't have had a better protector than you. Not a scratch on it. The circle can be brutal sometimes, but it can also be cute as a button. You did good saving this little fella.
Yeah, would you get that screen out of my face? Thank you.
He's not on any work list, so Debt ledgers? Find him and end him!
I have no idea where I'm going. Ah. Apparently that's where I'm going. Oh, that was different. Definitely different. Not quite sure what I'm going to be doing with some of this stuff. What do you do with this? Oh, okay. Alright. Let's go have a word with Nightcap. Oh. Apparently we're going somewhere else.
Got a pest needs dealing with. And by pest, I mean middle management. Coming down here doing corporate's dirty work. Not the kind of bottom feeder I appreciate.
Yeah, I haven't spent any time at all looking at the new tile set.
What is going on down here? Where is my palace? You haven't even broken ground yet! It's time for a shake-up. Meet the new boss. He won't be as nice as the old boss.
Let's give that new boss an early retirement. But first, the task list. The syzygy blooms for minutes, releases its energy, and then dies. Get close to it and capture their energy before the taxmen get anywhere near. More about to bloom. Don't let the taxmen pluck them first. Invasives made off with some energy. One down.
Hey, yeah.
Another cluster of syzygy blooming.
I'm going to jump today. For heaven's sake.
Foraged, safe and sound. More fungi ready for you. Get that energy before the mercs do. One less bloom for them. More fungi ready for you. Get that energy before the mercs do. Foraged, safe and sound. More about to bloom. Don't let the taxmen pluck them first. One down. Another cluster of syzygy blooming. You know what to do. One less bloom for them.
No, I don't. What do I do with this?
Bloom. Don't let the taxmen pluck them first. Foraged, safe and sound.
Oh, I see.
More fungi ready for you. Get that energy before the mercs do. One down. Good work, mate. Doubt them gib-faced buffoons got anywhere close to the amount of syzygy they needed.
What is the holdup? I I don't care what the problem is, fix it! Now!
Taxmen keeping their supplies out in the open.
Very tempted to start humming.
Someone might take them.
I should
Right.
avoid that probably.
Should have known it was too good to be true. Taxmen incoming. I'm an all mate. See if you can make the next job look that easy. Fruits and roots. Tell me there's a rig jockey in a cage round here. Got time for a little jailbreak? Done already? You've been drinking your go-go juice. Don't stop now. Look at these taxmen, leaving their drones floating around. Bring that thing to the ground. We'll make it ours. An ironwood? Might feel like you've been dropped on your head for the next bit. Roots and fruits are all over that thing. Lots to learn.
Where's the drone? Oh, there.
Ah, guts. Taxman incoming. Keep that buzzer safe. Impressed, mate. Drone barely has a scratch on it. This is going to be mighty useful. After weed, I need you to pull. Fruits and roots don't like him, and neither do I. Got a arachnoid situation that I need you to take care of. Mucking thing has been causing issues all over. Cause a ruckus, and see if you can get him to scuttle out here. Send him to the dirt. That thing owe you money? Could have sworn that was personal. Ah, look at that. All done. I hope they didn't put up too much of a fight.
No, it did not.
Corpus, do that.
Right, I am going to need to take a quick break. Ooh. Somebody on the dev team loves their organics, don't they? But yeah, that was my first time down there in the, what do they call it? It's not the underworld, is it? Right. So, yeah. I'll be back in a couple of minutes. And, well, I guess we'll carry on with whatever somebody else wants to do. I'm quite happy to do that. Right, I'm back. It's cold outside. By which I mean outside of this room. I think I mentioned I actually stream from my bedroom. I've got this area here, which is just the right size. And come winter, it's the warmest room in the apartment because the computers and monitors keep it all about 20 degrees centigrade, surprisingly, without putting the main heating on. I have a oil heater behind me, but it's off at the moment. One thing I was going to say about, I was talking about gaming on widescreen, and once you start, you don't really want to not use it again. There is a downside to it, and that is information is a bit more spread out and you don't necessarily see it. So if somebody puts type, you can't see where I'm pointing, on the bottom left hand corner of the screen where the text appears, it's very easy for me to miss that. Same with information at the top of the screen. And again, I'm pointing and you can't see me doing it. You're just going to have to trust that I am. Top right. Yeah, so things around the edge of the screen can be harder to spot than it would be on a smaller screen. But apart from that, you do get used to it. Oh, don't worry. You can hijack my streams.
Don't talk to me till it's done.
Credits for dishonest work.
I'm trying to think. Okay, yes, I'm fine with that.
Used to think that I did hard work that others couldn't. Then I realised there was a difference between couldn't and shouldn't. And I stopped doing that work. Today I need you to deal with muckers who wouldn't learn that lesson.
No, someone's a Hellraiser? Xenobites are from Hellraiser, aren't they? I'm not sure I've ever... I might have seen the original Hellraiser. I don't think I've seen... Did I see any of the sequels? If I did, they weren't memorable. Oh, excuse me. Oh, and I see I have 5 people watching on Twitch. Maybe we can persuade Twitch that, yes, I really do have met the requirements for affiliate status. I know I'm complaining. One of the last thing I had to achieve to get affiliate status was 3 or more people watching on average over the course of a stream on 4 separate days. And I've done it on 6 in the last 30 days. In fact, in the last 2 weeks. But for some reason, it's not acknowledging that. It says I've only managed it 3 out of 4 times. So I don't know when they update their statistics.
Excuse me,
Sorry.
coldness. Why does my palace's new atrium still look like a 40-day-old sandwich? Clean this place up immediately!
Well, if Neff wants the deep mines cleaned, let's start with his invasives.
Oh great, it's doing that again.
I've got a couple other things to do. For the love of... Just heard the mercs are foraging for syzygy. You gotta get to them first. When you do, stay close till they're done burning. Another cluster of syzygy bleeding. You know what to do. One less bloom for them. Another cluster of syzygy bleeding. You know what to do.
Nope, I don't, but I'm gonna guess.
One down.
Why can't I jump up? There! Idiocy.
More about to bloom. Don't let the taxman pluck them first. Foraged, safe and sound. More fungi ready for you. Get that energy before the mercs do. More fungi ready for you. Get that energy before the mercs do. One less bloom for them. Mercs are built for hunting, but you're a forager through and through. They never stood a chance. Reeking puffball will make you smell worse than a whorehusk stone.
That's a charming analogy.
despises filth. The void adores order and cleanliness. Do you wish to receive the void's gifts? Then wipe this place clean!
Taxmen have gone and nabbed a few of me favourite sprodlings. Let's rectify that, shall we?
Yeah, how do I get down there? Alright, I could use a clue. No, nobody, no. Oh, go round. Yeah, why not? Drat. That looks like it would have been a good target for a good thorough slam attack.
A thorn tooth is a fruit you want when you're looking to make a pin cushion out of someone.
Oh, come on.
I thought for sure they were done for. Can't thank you enough, Tino. Corporate seems to have left a buzzer droning all by its lonesome. Could be useful for us. Knock it down. Roots and fruits have control. Make sure nothing happens to our new buzzer. Should have known those muckers wouldn't let us go without a fight. Keep them off the drone.
Sooner or later, someone's going to say there's going to be a bounty which says complete without doing a slam attack. At which point I am completely in trouble.
Shrooms are done with the drone. Couldn't see a lick of paint out of place on it either. Well done. Corporate's got mercs converging nearby. Get in there and stand your ground until they stop coming. More of them on the way. Keep swatting.
What did I just do? Something I probably didn't do. Oh, I got it. Fell off the edge. Of course I did.
Just cross the 50% mark, mate. Squash the rest. What's left? As long as you're around, these pests won't make any progress. Let's see if you can hit the next job just as fast. Do what Noko used to do and send them a message. Take out as many invasive corpus as you can. Taxmen are getting too comfortable around these parts. Go thin them out. Mercs ain't looking too hot. Double up your body count and you'll be done. Cleared him out right quick. Mercs will think twice before they come round these parts again.
Yeah, they won't.
You make quick work of it.
Nature of the game.
Fertilizer for the roots and fruits. They'll appreciate that. Come see me if you need more work.
Simply unacceptable.
Let's see.
Hey, can't let invasive pests into your garden. 'Cause your garden, it ain't got no line of...
Oh, I see, that's what we're doing.
Fruits and roots could really use your help. Maybe next time. Take care.
Ah, that reminds me, I've got to do some more work on the steel path, haven't I?
List of chores for you. Culminating in a jailbreak. Sound good? Good.
Oh, well, we'll see how it goes.
Corvus, it is my delight to announce the most wonderful addition to my Palace of Prosperity. A zoo! But not just any zoo, no, a zoo of playful chimeras! Hybrid creatures that my wonderfully creative genetics team is developing as we speak!
Well, that's mucking terrifying, isn't it? You won't be letting that happen. Mercs are causing havoc left and right. Would you kindly weed out some of them muckers?
Oh, my pleasure to try.
Once you cut down the other half, you can move on. glad you ain't on Neff's side, speedy as you are. Heard something interesting from one of the taxmen before they croaked. Time to move.
Whoa. Goodies.
Hello, Tenno. I know you can hear me. It's just one fungal colony. There are others on Venus. Why waste your time on this one?
Been paid to. Sorry, I'm getting a bit distracted here. Where am I going? Ah. That's apparently where I'm
A
going.
few syzygy are about to fruit nearby. Find them.
Ah.
Stay close while keeping the mercs away.
Not doing very well here. Sorry about this.
To bloom. Don't let the taxman pluck them first.
Apparently I can't even wall climb now.
Another cluster of syzygy blooming. You know what to do. One down.
Alright. Sorry about that.
More about to bloom. Don't let the taxman pluck them first.
I know where I'm going, even less than usual.
Foraged, safe and sound.
Okay.
Another cluster of syzygy blooming.
How do I get up there?
You know what to do. One less bloom for them. More fungi ready for you. Get that energy before the mercs do. One down.
Ah, here we go. I think. Sorry about that.
You know what to do. Foraged, safe and sound. More about to bloom. Don't let the taxman pluck them first. Pharaoh fungus. Ooh. Get ready to attract a lot of new friends. One less bloom for them. More fungi ready for you. Get that energy before the mercs do. Foraged, safe and sound. More fungi ready for you. Get that energy before the mercs do. Another cluster of syzygy blooming. You know what to do. One less bloom for them. Didn't let a single drop of syzygy get taken. I see why the fruits and roots like you so much. Corporate's trying to muscle in with some stronger invasives. Roots and fruits got no defense against these new guys. Except you. You're gonna have to put down a few invasives to get our target to show his ugly note. Get to it. Devil's cat. Combat's about to get real messy. Boss man's here. You know what to do. Even the boss man had to be impressed with how quickly you got that job done. Look at these taxmen, leaving their drones for...
Excuse me.
Bring that thing to the ground. We'll make it ours. Roots and fruits are all
What am I
over
doing?
that thing. Lots to learn. Lots to learn. Should have known those muckers wouldn't let us go without a fight.
Where are we going? Where am I going? Where am I going? Ah, that way. Oh, of course, Torment. Hello, my old friend. Where are you? Now, come on. I want the steel bits. Wrong way for him. Oh, sorry, I missed that fight.
Couldn't see a lick of paint out of place on it either. Well done. Let's put a stop to Neff's Palace Zoo plan once and for all. Let's rescue some critters. Neff's captured some Valis animals. Some nonsense about a zoo for his new palace. Get him out and escort the beasties to safety.
There's something deeply satisfying about doing a slam attack at the same time as you manage to get a heavy attack.
You're welcome down in the deep mines anytime, you are.
By the void, Tenno. Why are you so scared of a great man doing great things? I pity you.
Did we ever get to assassinate him? Hello. Oh, so you are. How are you doing? Nice to meet you in chat. Excuse me. I've been awake since about 1:30 this morning. I mean, that's normal, but my goodness, I'm tired. I'm gonna need my nap later this afternoon.
And so we learn the importance of clarity and purpose.
Okay, well, got a bunch of stuff. How do I rank up?
Oh, when corporate doesn't listen, we make him listen, right?
I don't actually know, you see.
Good on ya. Don't buy anything you don't need. The mistake some muckers make is thinking that they're the only mucker in existence. Roots and fruits know more about each other than they do about themselves. You want to survive down here? You gotta come to know
Oh, got it.
fruits. I used to get the field guide.
I see.
Collected all sorts of info. Got destroyed the last time corporate got all spicy down here. You help me build it back up? I can help you come to know them all. Whoa. I haven't seen one of these since doesn't get any better than that now, does it? Ooh, look at that, mate. That's a prime sample, that is. Oh, you're making me jealous, mate. Out there in the wild, fingers in the soil, just seeing what you can find. I'd be out there too if it wasn't for corporate messing the whole thing up.
Gotcha. Bear that in mind. Like I say, I've never been down here, so let me see. What time is it? It is 6:30. You know, I hate to say it, but I did start early so that I could get away early, because I got a, what's it, 2-mile round trip to the nearest big food store, which I need to do now because I don't really have the time later on. So I think I'm actually going to start the wind down for this. But thank you for introducing me to this. That was made for a pleasant change of pace, and I wasn't planning on it. All right. I should have started even earlier than I did. I apologize. Thank you. Appreciate it. Let's see. What do I need to do? I need to... yeah, leave Fortuna. Sorry, guys. Oh, boy. Oh. There you go. We are now friends. If you follow and subscribe, that would be appreciated. Let me see. Grief. Sorry, brain's now going foggy on me. I think I'm pretty much done. I don't think there's anything I need to check. You want to come out and say goodbye, Achilles? You're yawning as hard as I am. Come on, come and say hello. Actually, come on. One last hug before I go. Stupid thing is, I don't actually need a lot of stuff, but the only place I can get it is my local store up the road that way. And it's a lot easier early in the morning because nobody's there. Yeah, Achilles is a good boy. Yes, you are. Don't tell Rufus, but you are becoming one of my favorites, and I have no idea why. So, as I alluded to earlier, I will be back in about 2.5 hours with the Long Dark, if anybody's interested. Completely different. Wander through a frozen landscape, wondering if you're about to be eaten by something. So, if you suffer from stress, don't play the game. Actually, if you suffer from stress, play it anyway, because it's not going to be any worse than real life. And then this evening, of course, I'll be back with more of this. And hopefully I'll have a more consistent coherent... Oh, this evening, of course, I'll be able to rank up the Nova Prime, which I think is going to be ready by then. Which I got very... Yes, I'll be able to rank her up, which would be nice. And I need no former, don't I? Yeah, okay. And I've got more things I can feed to the Helminth. Thanks for the follow. In fact, it's kind of different. I got more chat, I think, from... No, I didn't. Never mind. Ignore me. Ignore me. So, thank you all very much for watching. I do appreciate it. I hope you all have a very good day. And I will see you next time.